What's up, Planeswalkers? Another day, another deck, and today we're going to be trying one out here that's a mixture of some old ones. Oops, all Oculus. That's right, we have Abhorrent Oculus, but I was wondering, what if we could turn all of our creatures into Abhorrent Oculus with Naga Fleshcrafter? Basically, you exile this from your graveyard, put it on a creature, and every other copy of our Mako or Fear Missing Out becomes an Oculus. You know, same with Steamcore Scholar and Tersa Lightshatter. So let's see if this card kind of helps out the deck and get right on into it. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. We are on our way to 1,800 subscribers now. I think this is a decent hand. We've got the Fleshcrafter in our hand. We've got some discard spells. We've even got a Spell Pierce to go ahead and counter something. Ooh, and there's Oculus. I think we throw down a starting town here just to hold up the Glacial Dragonhunt, just in case. Well, actually, that's a sorcery, huh? Well, messed that one up. Yeah, I think we gotta go. I think we go Verge here, throw down the Steamcore Scholar, let us go ahead and pitch 2 cards, decline that, pitch the Oculus and the Fleshcrafter, and then see what opponent's got. Okay, Ouroboros. That's not great for us. Well, it doesn't matter too much. So let's Sacred Foundry. And then pay 2. We can keep 1 up just to go ahead and Spell Pierce, but I think we're going to want to Helping Hand. I mean, we could honestly go Helping Hand into Profts and keep up 1 additional mana, or we could go Dragon Hunt, get rid of the Llanowar Elf. I think that might be best. I'll get rid of the Profts, just in case. Deal 3 damage to the Llanowar Elf. Hold up the Spell Pierce. Swing in for an attack. And then that way, next turn, we're going to get the Manifest Dread. Ooh, shoot the Sheriff. Well, we kept the Spell Pierce for this reason. Go ahead and counter that. We get to Manifest Dread. Another Helping Hand. That would have been good for us. But next turn, we get to turn our Steamcore Scholar into a Abhorrent Oculus. That'll be cool. Sadly, it's not like for, anything else. It's only the normal creatures. I don't think it'll hit our face-down creature here. Let's throw down the land, and then Flesh Gorger here. And there we go. Just like that, we got those, and let's swing. We're going to hold back the 2/2 just because of the Ouroboros, and go from there. Okay, well, Shoot the Sheriff will work this time, but we'll still get to go ahead and get some benefit off of it, because we got the Manifest Dread trigger. And, well, we still have the Dragon Hunt. We can still discard and go from there. I guess, yeah, that's weird. That should have worked because it is a creature, right? So each other creature, but it's a face-down card, but it's still labeled creature. Let me know in the comments. Should that have worked? I think it should have worked, because you exile it, put a target counter on a non-legendary creature. Each other creature you control becomes a copy of that creature, unless it was reading the bottom of the card. Wow, that's interesting. Okay, I don't know. Okay, well, we throw a block. We might still be able to get this one. Depending on what opponent does, what card we get, let's swing out. And the end. Well, that's not great for us. I don't know if we win this one, but it was a good start to kind of show what our plan is. If opponent has another shoot the sheriff, then they win. We can Glacial Dragonstorm. Well, I guess we can if we pay 2 for the Sacred Foundry and then leave 1 mana untapped and hope we get a Marauding Mako or something. Nope. Discard the Spirebluff Canal and pass the turn. Well, let's just hope opponent doesn't have it. If we can live another... Nope, Alchemy's Charm. Or Archenemy's Charm. Nice. And we're about to take a lot of damage here. So yeah, I don't know why that didn't work. It should have been every creature that we control. I thought that it should have been at least, but I guess not. Well, let's get on to the next one. Alright, well apparently if it's copied a creature token, but it's not the original characteristics of the token, then it doesn't count for Naga? I don't know. That's weird. I may have to call a judge. Judge! I need to get online. If anybody's watching this and can explain what happened, maybe I'll create a TikTok or a short about it, and we'll see, because that was very strange. But let's see what we got here next. Okay. Well, opponent has a sliver on the board. This is decent. I like this hand for us because we can always go ahead and turn 3 Steamcore Scholar and then go from there. And see what opponent's got next. Okay, come on, Valfox. Valfox with the Shieldred. They gotta be playing black, right? They just gotta be. I imagine they have to be. Okay. Alright, if this goes too crazy, I mean, I don't know. We may have to skip ahead a little bit here. We may have to skip a little bit ahead. Alright. We're going to give them a chance. Maybe we just get a free win out of this. You know, we got to make the video last. There they are. I was going to say, these videos have been a little bit short recently, y'all. Another Oculus. Well, that's fine. Let's, might as well throw down the canal, right? Mountain doesn't help us at all, so that's okay. And waiting on opponent again. Black, white, so timeline color. We can get rid of that pretty easily here. I was gonna say we might be facing the Raise the Pass deck. I think that's probably what we're dealing with here, but who knows? Okay. Pitch, actually, don't do that. Decline. If you're playing this deck, you gotta decline first, pitch both of those, pass the turn. Next turn, we'll be able to call a Surprise Witness, bring that back, and then we can Proft Eidetic Memory as well, pumping up something. Looks like opponent is, yep, they are playing the Sacrifice deck. I think we got a good matchup here, though. I think we're all right. And another land. Not too bad. So let's throw down a Proft. Too bad Proft doesn't let us discard also. Like draw a card, then discard a card if you do draw another card, you know? That would have been awesome, but nope. Okay, come on. Where is opponent? Come back to Earth, opponent. Dear opponent, where art thou? Okay, there they are. Draw a card. There's our Naga. See, if we could have discarded a card, then we would have gotten it. Let's bring back another Oculus. Or not another, a Oculus. We get to pump up our Steamcore Scholar. And Wait for opponent. Swing. And I would say, is opponent going to sack the Infestation Sage to block? Or no? And I think we go Helping Hand. Yeah, I mean, that's so weird that Naga Fleshcrafter doesn't work that way. I'm curious. I really need to go online and see. Because, I mean, the face down card is still a creature. Well, now they've got Servandum. Servandum is not great for us, because they can use that essentially as a free kill spell. Once they sack a couple of creatures, that does just become a very free kill spell. Alright, they're going to surveil, they get their pest. Opponent's kind of slow rolling us here. I guess can't be too mad at it. See what I mean? Let's see. Okay, well, another land. I guess we just hard cast the Fleshcrafter here and have it enter as a copy of the Oculus, and hopefully they just kill the Oculus. Let's do the Steamcore, actually. I was going to say, we can get some draw cards here. Well, there's a Proft. Let's pitch 2 of the lands. Yeah, I think those are fine. We have a Verge, but let's go actually Sacred Foundry. Say, get a white source in there just in case. I know, everybody's like, you're saying one thing, doing another. Well, hey, I'm making changes on the fly, okay? Okay, let's see. Swing out. Opponent can block 1, they take 5. And then we can Proft Eidetic Memory, draw another card, and go from there. And we get to manifest Dread. We get another Naga Fleshcrafter. Oh, I think we do Lightshatter though. Yeah, Fleshcrafter goes into the graveyard. Ooh, we are about to make everything. Oh, well, they raised the past for 1. Nice. Hopefully this means they're going to stick around. I'm okay if they stick around. That is perfectly fine by me. Let's go ahead and... Oh, nope, never. Well, good game, opponent. Let's get into the wrap-up. You saw how it works. You saw the basic general idea here. So that's what I think would work. I'm going to have to look into the interaction with the Manifest Dread and all that. But let me know what you think. Does the Naga Fleshcrafter kind of push this card over the top? Does it let you have more options because you can copy like your Steamcore Scholar, or if you get the Marauding Mako out, or the fear of missing out? Let me know what you think. And once again, first and foremost, last but not least, you are doing everything right today, and you matter. Good. Bye.